For a single leg body weight calf raise just from the floor, you're basically working on the soleus and gastroc on the calf, and you're trying to move fairly slowly to make sure that both of those muscles engage. Your Achilles tendon reacts a lot to like bouncing movements, so we're not trying to bounce, you're trying to control the movement throughout. So when you get set up, I would have something to place your hand on. Place one foot down, other foot is going to be up off of the floor, or you can place it off to the side. From there, you're coming up onto the ball of your foot, lowering your heel down. So now technically when you do this, you don't want your ankle to roll off to the side. So this is not only not good for the ankle, it's not working the calf very much. Instead, you actually want to keep your ankle going toward your big toe and second toe, okay? And you can even spread your toes out on the ground, especially if you're working on like lower leg stability or foot strength, or if you're some kind of an athlete, you're trying to work on your ability, your sprint ability, especially with takeoff. This is a great one to kind of engage the feet. So spreading the toes, pressing the toes down into the ground, and then keeping that tension as you go into your calf raise, and not allowing the tension to let go and your ankle roll out. Instead, you're going to keep your ankle going forward. Now it's going to feel like you can't lift as high because you do have a little bit more ankle range of motion when you go off to the side, but that's totally okay because that's not about range of motion in this case. It's about actually contracting through the calf, okay? So if you want to do this barefooted, that's another way of doing it. Just have a soft surface to place your feet on because you can't actually damage the muscles, the bones of your feet. Spread your toes out on the ground, get that tension, lift the heel up, and it should feel right from the get-go that you already have tension across the calf as you're doing this. So usually a moderate number of repetitions, like somewhere in the range of like 12 to 25 is going to be pretty challenging for this. If you needed to increase the difficulty, there's a couple of ways you can do that by either holding on to dumbbells or elevating the front of your foot by adding a deficit.